almost.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Got a big one today. We've been talking about it.
We have.
It's Pride Month.
We squeaked by.
It's our Pride special.
I know.
What's Friday? I think Friday is the last day of June.
I think it's a weird month where like Sunday.
Yeah, that was dumb as shit. But whatever. You know, we're squeaking by.
Yeah.
Ooooo Weeee. This is the top 10 gays of all time.
Yep.
Shout out to Pride Month. I'm pumped for this one.
I am too. I just feel something brewing, so I'm getting a little nervous.
Well, you know what? We will cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay.
How insane would it be if the first time you had poo ponts was on air?
I will not have poo ponts. We might just have to have a poo break.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Let's go. This is shout out to all the LGBTQ pluses out there.
Shout out, you guys.
This one's for y'all.
Sorry we squeaked by at the last week.
Nope, you guys save the best for last. Exactly. Yep.
Slay hooray.
Let's freaking pride it up.
Okay. Would you like to start or should I?
Sure. We'll get it rolling here. We're starting hot with Billy Joe Armstrong. I didn't even know he was gay.
I don't know who that is.
The lead singer for Green Day.
Oh, I didn't know he was gay either.
Had no idea. Then I Googled it and I was like, yep.
Nice.
Of course. Look at him.
That makes sense.
Look at the mannerisms. Look at what he sings.
Huh.
Yeah. Shocker. A lot of shockers on my list, to be honest. But dear Lord, Green Day that was the first band that little me was just all
Emo
about.
you.
Yep. And Dookie is one of the best albums of all time.
Nice.
And then they followed up with American Idiot.
Yeah, an absolute classic.
I don't know why people hate on that album so much. Why?
They do?
Yes.
Wait, why?
It's only the purest fans that are like Dookie over everything, and it's like, dude, shut up.
Yeah,
get
over yourself.
American Idiot was insane. Holiday, Wake Me Up.
Ugh.
When September ends.
I had like one friend in particular who like was heavy into that album. So I can just think about like hanging out at her house and it was always playing.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Yeah.
Drums.
And then Big.
American Idiot, of course.
Of course.
But man, Dookie is their best.
Talk about that right now.
Dookie is their best album. Brain Stew, Jade. Don't get me started. Green Day, amazing.
Yeah, and I had no idea.
Yeah, there you go. We're just throwing knowledge around now. So there you go, Billy Joe.
Nice. That's a hot start.
You're a freaking legend.
My number 10 is Robert Williams, not to be confused with Robin Williams.
Who is Robert?
He was the first openly gay priest.
Whoa.
That was ordained like literally not even that long ago, like in the 90s, I think.
Do God know you gay?
Does God know you gay? Yeah, because the Episcopal Church is pretty like an ally, but probably in the 90s they weren't. So he was the first openly gay.
Was he gay before he was a priest, or what was he? What'd you say he was?
Yeah, a priest.
So was he openly, well, of course he was gay before he was a priest, but was he openly gay?
Yeah.
Or was he a priest and then came
literally
out?
Take a break.
Okay, here we go.
Okay,
Round 2.
here we go.
Picking back where we left off.
Okay, Robert Williams, first gay priest. To answer your question, because my brain was not present. I don't know if he was, I think he was openly gay before he was ordained. I don't know, but it's crazy that like that's a pretty big deal to be the first, and this was like in the 90s. That wasn't even that long ago.
Nope.
So
I mean, it is Christianity. They're pretty on top of that.
They are, but the Episcopal Church is notoriously very accepting. Like when I was going to work at that one, they are very open, which as it should be, but that is the one like sector of the church that has always been.
Shout out to the Episcopalian.
The Piskies.
Yep.
So
they
anyways,
love their fish.
They Absolutely love their fish.
There you go.
Shout out Robbie.
Ooh, Robbie. What a guy.
I know.
Okay, here we
Okay, here
go.
we go.
Number 9.
Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Count this episode.
It's gonna be
So far, we're at 3.
Yeah, it's gonna be outrageous. Shout out to KG, Kevin Garnett. Okay, number 9. This is just one of our personal favorites. I'm not 100% convinced that he is gay, but it's Tim Dillon.
You're not convinced?
Mm-mm.
What do you mean?
Look at him. Listen to him. I've never seen him with a dude.
Well, I think he really, and this is going to stereotype, but it's fine. I think it really comes out when he's singing his comedy. I think that's when you get.
Yep. He is from New York, so you got to be a little. Is he from New York?
I don't know, but I do think he's gay.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Here we go.
Dude is just a legend. Hilarious.
One of the best.
One of the best podcasts.
He's like
of all
low key
time.
my news source at this point, honestly.
He's the best solo podder. Like no one else can podcast solo like he does.
And he's like for being just a common dude, he's incredibly like well informed, incredibly articulate and smart. And he's obviously funny about it, but like other comedians, like he actually talks about shit that's going on in a very, he's still funny, but he's like really one of the smartest.
He's the man. He is that guy.
Yeah.
So got a new special coming from him.
Yeah, apparently
Coming
in the
this
fall. Shout out.
Let's go. If you don't know who Tim Dillon is, you need to know. You need to figure it out.
Check it out.
Go.
Yeah.
Stop listening to this pod and go listen to that.
Yes.
So
I like
Tim
it.
Dillon.
Aw, I can't believe I didn't think of him.
Timmy D. He was
That's disrespect.
Yeah, he was a last minute addition to the list.
That's a good one.
He replaced a snowboarder. I couldn't leave it. I couldn't put Jake Kuzik on.
I don't
Nobody
know.
knows. Exactly.
It's okay. He knows.
There you
He
go.
knows who he is. Okay, my number 9. Honestly, I didn't do a whole lot of research. I just felt like you would appreciate this one. And I don't know if it was rumored or confirmed, but it's Alexander the Great.
Yeah, he almost made my list.
Okay.
Due to speculation, he didn't.
Okay, so this is a non-confirmed, and I guess that does kind of break the rules, but it's okay.
I don't know. He had a pretty close relationship with one of his dogs, like his top dogs in the Gov.
Exactly. And it could be brotherhood. We don't know. We'll never know.
Yeah, but like it was cool back then. Homosexuality was pretty cool.
So I would love it if there's a way to confirm.
That would be so epic if Alexander the Great, like, how are more gay people not taking claim to that?
Well, because I don't know, actually.
That's insane.
Maybe it's just not like super well known.
It doesn't matter. That should be your guy. You should know that. That should be your freaking guy. That should be your ride or die.
If I die before you, which hopefully happens, and I go to heaven, I'll find him and be like, tell me the truth. And
You
then
think he's in heaven?
I think everyone goes to heaven probably, but we don't need to dive into that. But I'll find him wherever, and then I'll send you a message somehow via like technology,
Good.
via AI.
Yep, AI.
We'll just start typing on your laptop.
AI will be locked in at that point.
Exactly. So Alexander, hopefully the rumors are true is all I can say.
I asked ChatGPT, and the way that ChatGPT answered, it seemed pretty convincing.
Well, then there you go. It's confirmed on this pod.
There you go.
So happy Pride Month.
Ooh. Okay, here we go. Number 8. Okay. Joan of Arc.
Yep.
She just effed stuff up back then. Like, she got the damn thing done.
Yeah.
Just killing the shit out of a bunch of people.
Didn't know
Didn't know what.
that she was LGBTQ.
Well, I mean, come on.
Let's preface this episode by saying I probably have the worst gaydar
Oh yeah.
literally in the world.
It's pretty hit or miss.
It's really bad. So that's my defense.
It's very hit or miss, but
It's not a strong one, but that is my defense. So
yeah, Joan of Arc. I don't know how tall she was, but when I think of Joan of Arc, I think she's like 6'8", just
That's
towering
so
over dudes
funny.
on her horse. Just
I think of her as like a small queen.
no way. She has to be like the. Did we ever get to the episode of the Game of Thrones with the big yoked blonde chick that just tore shit up? I feel like we met her. Maybe not.
I don't
can't
think
think
so.
of her name. She reminds me of Joan of Arc.
I'm seeing how tall. 5'2".
Oh my!
Sorry to burst the bub,
gosh.
but that's kind of even more powerful. She's a little shorty,
Yeah, short
fucking
queen.
people up, freaking people up.
So there you go, Joan of Arc. I probably should have done a little more research. Don't know a whole lot about her. Wasn't she French? A French woman?
Sure,
French.
we
Yep.
make the rules here.
There
So
you go, French woman. Just
she was born on the Eiffel Tower.
whoa, on top of
Yep.
the Eiffel Tower.
Yep. So we just start spewing. We get banned because we're giving misinformation.
We could only hope. We'll
That
be
was
the
so funny.
Terrence Howard of history.
Literally.
We could only hope.
Yeah, please.
What's gonna be our ology, PCBology instead of
BSology.
BSology. There you go.
Yep. All
So,
right, Joan. That's so crazy that she was 5'2".
That's a bummer. I really thought she was just massive
Well,
in spirit.
in spirit, small
on her
but
horse.
mighty,
Yep.
as they say.
Yep.
Okay.
A mighty mouse.
Yeah. Hallelujah, really.
Shout out to Rodent's Boy Summer, I guess.
Oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, quick side note, it is Rodent Boy Summer. So for the likes of Jeremy Allen White, Timothy Chalamet, if you look, I would also say Reptilian,
Oh, reptilian.
because Timothy Chalamet has been argued that he looks like a reptile.
Yes. He's definitely more reptilian than rodent.
I would agree.
Rodillion.
Rodentia,
Rodentia.
as Theo likes to say.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, if you fall into that category, it's your
Yeah,
time.
that's you better
'Cause-
go out and get after it.
Yeah. So
Cause dad bods they're gonna make a comeback.
they will, but right now it's Rodent Boy Summer. So
That's crazy.
take advantage for all of you who fit.
If you're skinny and look a little drugged out, you better get after it now.
My favorite way to describe it, because me and Shan, shout out, used to talk about people like this. She went through this era. If it looks like they eat cigarettes for breakfast,
Oh yeah.
you're in.
Cigarettes and coffee.
You're in.
They don't that's their meal.
Yep. We could even do a top 10 Rodentia boys.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Okay. Anyways, that was a sidebar to all my rodent boys. My number 8, I had never heard of this person. Maybe you have. I don't know. His name was R.I.P. Justin Fashanu. He was the first openly gay footballer.
The soccer football.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
He played
when?
for. It
Okay,
wasn't
who'd he
that
play
long
for?
ago. Norwich.
What nationality? What's his name? Michael
Justin Fashanu.
Fashano for show.
And apparently there's a documentary about him. He played for a variety of clubs between 78 and 97.
How progressive of soccer.
Norwich City Football Club, nationality. He was English. Yeah.
Shout out.
So he played for a couple, but I guess that was his primary one.
He low-key might have been one of the first openly pro athletes on the lowest of keys.
It said he didn't come out publicly, at least until later in his career, so maybe 90s, but still. So we should watch the doc on him.
Yeah. Do you know what it's on?
I don't. Yeah, I'd have to look into that. But yeah.
Yeah, he beat us to the punch. I know our first American football was Michael Somm. That was 2000s. I remember that shit when I was a kid.
I don't.
Basketball players, couldn't tell you. Maybe. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I guess there's
But
none.
now, I don't know. Back then, it was way bigger of a
I don't think there's
risk
any basketball
career-wise.
players. that came out where somebody is just screaming into their car, just banging on their steering wheel.
Literally. I don't know. But anyways,
yep.
Shout out Justin.
I think we did have a baseball player from like the 70s maybe. I can't think of his name, but
No idea.
beside the point. Okay, number 7, RuPaul. Iconic. He's got his own, they've got their own TV show. Just gets the job done. Has brought just an insane amount of just publicity to the movement.
Number 7.
Yeah, you're not. We'll get there.
Okay.
You don't even know what's about.
That's true. That's true. Hey, I can't judge.
Yep.
All right. Well, you'll hear about them later, and
I'm sure
100% love. So
yeah, the RuPaul Drag Race. I mean, everybody knows about it.
literally,
Who doesn't know RuPaul?
literally.
What else does he do besides this show?
We'll get into it. We'll get into it.
All right, we'll save it.
Okay. My number 7. We are the champions.
That's for real. Your number 7. Dear Lord. Okay.
Freddie.
What a beast.
Yeah. First of all, let's talk about the stash.
Yeah.
Craziest look.
Phenomenal.
Have you seen
the movie?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I have not.
It's so good.
I want to, and I love. Why can't I think of his name now? Of course, the actor.
I don't know, but the nerve of him to be like, "No, I'm straight," while he was like touring with the band and whatnot. Like, come on, dude.
Well, it says he eventually came out. He was bi. And then there was this one girl, and I honestly don't know who this girl was. I don't know if she was famous or not. But he always said like she was like one of his deepest loves of his, like the love of his life.
Didn't he die of the
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I know. I want to watch that movie. So why
It's
can't I think of
amazing.
that actor that plays him? He's like
No
one of my
idea.
favorite.
What else is he in?
This is a terrible example, but it just popped in my head. He was in Night at the Museum. He played one of the I don't know if he played like King Tut or some like
Maybe. I hear that movie's super like inaccurate though.
Night at the Museum or the
Yeah, of course, Night at the Museum. I don't think museum characters are coming to life at night with Ben Stiller.
That's your own theory.
Yeah, maybe
I don't
not
wanna talk
our
about it.
museum.
What is the name of this? Or who is this actor? Because this is literally gonna Rami Malek.
Mm,
You know him. You love him.
couldn't tell you.
Yeah, you do. Because he honestly could fall under Reptile Summer.
Oh yeah, he could.
Yeah.
Yep. He is reptile AF.
Yeah.
He might be an alligator for all we know.
Yeah, I mean, who's to say? But anyways, Freddie. We need to watch that movie if it's streaming on anything.
It's probably on HBO, the one we don't
Of
have
course,
anymore.
yeah, probably.
Woo!
Anyways,
Just so many
also
bangers.
part of a conspiracy because the "We Are the Champions of the World" was never the lyric.
What?
You know how it's like, "We are the champions of the world."
Yeah, that's the lyric.
Nope,
Yes,
Mandela
it is.
effect. Nope.
No.
It was said that like people just started doing that, or he did that spontaneously at one show, and then it caught on. But if you look at the official lyrics, that's not in the lyrics.
No, that's
Yeah.
the lyric. I don't care what the official lyrics are. He does it live. Everyone else does it.
Just saying.
It does. That's not Mandela effect. That is what it is.
Just.
He is just so many bangers came from that man.
Yes, correct.
Freaking Another One Bites the Dust. They're not. I'm tripping. Are they YMCA?
No. YMCA is actually like a random ass like
Really?
group.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I will say,
Oh, We Will Rock You. Are you kidding me? He is literally stadium rock. He invented stadium rock
Yeah.
music. Sports wouldn't be the same without Queen. So he
Yep.
revolutionized. He he knew how to get the people freaking going.
Riled.
Nobody could work a crowd like Freddie Mercury.
Correct.
He truly revolutionized the game.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Shout
I guess
out.
we'll get into that more later. So we'll see.
Oh, well, then I digress. That's my number 7.
My number 6, Oscar Wilde.
Nice.
Do you know who Oscar Wilde is?
Yes, and he's on my honorable mentions.
Oh, let's go.
He almost made my list.
Yeah, didn't he just get convicted? One of the first people to get convicted of like homosexuality back in England, and he was tried. And are we talking about the same Oscar Wilde here?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of. I don't know if he was one of the first people.
I think that was one of the.
I'm gonna look at Oscar Wilde conviction.
After he was tried and shit, they started.
It says Oscar Wilde was convicted of gross indecency and sentenced to 2 years in prison.
Yeah, then they started looking at the laws and being like, okay, this is kind of an issue.
Yeah, he tried on April 26th, 1895.
Well, he was an author or a poet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He pleaded not guilty. That's crazy.
He was
gross indecency.
He was one of the first freedom fighters out in England.
Literally 1895. That's crazy.
So shout out to him for making people take another look at that shit and being like, this is weird.
That's so insane. 1895. Jesus Christ. Whoo-wee. Well, yeah. Shout out. I wrote that one down as an honorable mention because I figured like you would get excited about that one. So that's a good one. That's crazy. Gross indecency.
It's just what it is in England.
Those little...
England is like...
Oh boy. Okay, here we
Yeah,
go.
okay, here we go. For all those people out there
Easy.
that want to claim that America is just so bigoted, so terrible of a
Easy.
place to be, where else are you going to go?
The French.
Who is more accepting? Where else are you going to go? If you don't like where you're at in America, just go to Cali. Go anywhere else.
Cali's kind of a shit storm right now.
Go to Oregon. I don't know. Go to Portlandia. Like, they had gross indecency. They called it that shit. I don't know, man. Just, we're the best. We're number one. We're the most accepting. I don't care what you say. Where else is there to go?
France. I don't know.
You think? I don't.
I'm just throwing out literally the first thing that came to mind.
I feel like they don't mess with the.
Honest to God, don't know like how things are.
I don't think Europeans like them.
Well,
we're the best. So, and if you don't like it, go see how it is out there. I implore you, because it's not going to be as good.
well, it's okay. Everyone just be nice, you guys. That's what would be my presidential campaign. Just
Boom.
You guys, hey, chill. Just be nice.
There you go.
2024.
Yep.
Well,
MAGA 2024, make America gay again.
we need to change it even more. It needs to be like Mark always goes away. 2024.
I'm ready for that one.
Yeah, me too. Mark Norman, feel free to take that.
Yeah, we wrote it for you.
Yep.
We don't even need credit.
Nope.
Just go. Just run with it.
Just run. Okay, my number 6. The next, I'm just going to be so honest. A lot of mine are entertainers because that's what I fucking love. And here we are. So following suit, my number 6, Elton John.
You might hear about him again real soon.
Okay, so I won't say a whole lot about him other than love him.
You need to watch Rocket Man.
Haven't seen the movie.
I haven't either.
But also love the actor that plays him. And didn't he like do a little meet and greet moment with Man City in that doc series that we watched?
I think so.
Yeah.
He was in something. I think he's a Man City fan.
Yeah, so love that.
He is that guy.
Just Also, can we just talk about fashion icon?
Oh my goodness, just
Like,
didn't give a shit.
No one does it like him. No one ever will.
Did he ever try to hide it? I don't think so.
I don't think
he was
so.
just like, "Yo, this
Obviously,
is
I
what it
could be
is,
very
dog."
wrong, but I don't think so.
Yeah, we haven't seen the movie, so give us a freaking break.
Yeah, just like give us some freaking breaks.
Sorry,
But love him.
stud,
Oh my god. Also, just like amazing talent.
great glasses,
Great glasses game.
rips on the keys.
And there's nothing I love more. Like, I love a guitar solo. I love a weird guitar moment. But piano is so impressive to me, I think, because it's the only thing I play, and I'm, like, so mid at it. So when I see someone who rips, I'm like, how?
Yep.
How?
Oh man, shout out to the Rocket Man.
And what a crazy name, Elton.
Yeah, and he's still going strong.
Literally.
Still getting after it. Still in commercials.
Still locked in.
Still just locked in.
Yeah. He lives by 3 principles.
Yes, he does.
So, shout out Elton. I think that there's very few people, celebrities, like even if I saw Taylor Swift, I'd be like, holy shit. But I wouldn't be like, oh my gosh. Elton John would be one that I think like my heart rate would get really dangerous.
He is iconic.
Because he is really like, and some would argue Taylor Swift is like this. I think she's fine. I don't hate her, but I'm not like going to pass out about it. But he really is larger than life. Like he's just this whole persona.
And I feel
Freddie
like,
Mercury would feel the same.
oh my god, Freddie
That
just works a freaking crowd.
that you'd see them though and you're like, you're not even real. Like you're just above us. Like for real though.
Oh man. And I feel like Elton John puts on a damn good show. Like Taylor Swift is hit or miss as shit. She's either on or she is off. And she can't dance, let's be honest.
I was just gonna say, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I can't either, so it's fine. But
like,
I wouldn't.
That's your thing. Like you're going for it in those music videos. She is one twitch away from JoJo Siwa.
I fully fucking freaking agree. Sorry. I fully agree. And it's crazy because, okay, so this is going to be a side tangent. I'll make it quick. Dua Lipa, early in her career, even though when she was still big, but just years ago, people like kind of had this trolling thing about how she couldn't dance. And they're like, sister, like, it's really bad. And so she's like, all right, bet. And then
she got it together.
Yeah, and she is good as hell now. Like, her music has always been good. Her dancing's crazy now. And I'm like, you're telling me Taylor Swift couldn't hire?
Taylor Swift has no excuse. If Taylor Swift wanted to maintain her dance moves, she says she should have stuck with country. Don't come into the pop game with that bullshit.
See, here's the thing.
If you're a pop artist, you better be popping on the dance floor.
I like her pop music. I am a pop hoe, so I'm more inclined to like that. But I agree, there's such a different performance aspect. And so you need to match that. And also, sister, you're a billionaire.
No excuse.
No excuse.
None. Maybe stop going to those freaking football games that you have no idea what's going on.
No, it's okay.
at.
Support your man, but then hire a freaking choreographer.
It's just like, how many albums do you have and you still not? Just get it together. Ugh.
Elton John would never, by the way. He would never put on a mid performance.
No,
He'd rather freaking die.
He doesn't know what mid is.
No, he's like, oh, I'm sorry. That's so funny. I've actually never heard that term.
The boas he rocks. Come on.
Oh my god. Okay.
He wins.
Yeah. Anyways.
Frickin' Rocket Man.
So.
Oh my god.
We have some good movies to watch now.
There's a rock and roll ledge.
Yep. All right. Your turn, me love.
Billie Jean King, number 5.
Wait, let me see if I do know. I'll be honest if I don't. Don't sit in silence.
Tennis player.
Oh, okay. No idea. Nope.
Oh my god. Well, one of the greatest female tennis players of all time.
Nice.
How do you what?
Hey,
Come on.
I don't shame you for your list.
Come on. She was one of the first ones to do like a battle of the sexes. I'm pretty sure against a dude.
Nice.
And beat him. Granted, the dude was retired and a little older, but she still won. That's a great movie. Emma Watson played her. Yep, Billie Jean King, absolute legend. Just tore through the 70s, I think, on the tennis court.
I would watch the shit out of that movie, by the way.
Could not be effed with.
Nice.
Billie Jean King. I mean, maybe there's no way that's what the Michael Jackson song's about.
That'd be sick.
There's no way.
That'd be awesome.
There's no way.
Maybe people thought they were together.
Tuh.
Because the lyrics are, she's not my lover.
There you go.
That would be awesome. Let's deep dive into that later.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
My number 5, sticking with the entertainers, David Bowie.
How the hell did he not what the hell?
He was the one where, I think it was this morning, you were like, what? When I was making my list, I was like, what the hell? That was David.
That's a That's a disgrace. How did he die?
I'm going to be so honest with you.
Death.
Just the death syndrome. How did
Death
David,
by life.
He died liver cancer. Dang,
Well,
2016.
Yeah, I remember it.
That's crazy. I do too, but that feels... I guess that was a
much
while
longer
ago.
8 years. What a freaking...
Anyways.
Just so many bangers.
Also, again, someone who like larger than life, almost didn't feel like human just because it was so like...
You know what I really appreciate about these guys? Their fashion is impeccable, but it's not over-sexualized. That's where a lot of critique comes with a lot of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's over-sexualized around children, and like it gets a little weird. These dudes are just flaunting it, and it looks good, and it's in good taste, and it's amazing.
I will say I like wear whatever you want. I don't really care.
There's a time and place for it all.
For
but
sure.
when there's kids around, like, come on.
But the thing that I like about these people and more to come is that it's kind of weird too.
Oh,
like their fashion isn't just like, oh, he had a very classic like style. Like it's, you would never think to like pair these things or do that stuff with makeup or whatever. Like it really was art. And it was weird, but it worked.
Just an absolute legend.
Yeah.
His cameo in Zoolander during the walk-off.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The best, where
I forgot about that.
Judge the walk-off.
Yep.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Oh, my gosh.
Big
rip.
R.I.P.
Big rip.
But.
Oh, my goodness. The boaster.
Also, again, just a fucking iconic name. David Bowie. Like, hello?
You just couldn't lose with that.
No. And I guarantee these names are not their real ones, but like, because Freddie Mercury, there's no way that was his real name.
Nope.
Elton John, that could be. But David Bowie, man. That's crazy.
Too many good songs, gone too soon.
I know, that's really sad. That's crazy that was 8 years ago.
Yeah, we're old.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Already talked about it. Number 4, Elton John.
Nice.
Okay, what else do we need to say about him? Nothing.
That I would pay so much money to see him live. It would be worth, he is someone that like, it would be worth saving up for years and being like, I could put a down payment on a house or I could go see Elton John. Because you'd never forget it. You'd forget the freaking house.
Yeah. Yep.
You know?
Oh my goodness. One day.
We better do it quick.
Fair enough.
He's getting to be an old man, but you'd never know.
You know, with the way technology's going, it's not crazy to think he'd live to be 150, 160 years old.
We could only hope. We could only hope. Okay. Another beloved entertainer. Shocking. Prince.
How the hell did I miss all these? I suck.
No, you don't. It's okay.
Yeah, Prince is sick.
I remember as a little kid.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think of him as a gay man at all.
Well, he
Didn't
is.
never even.
Bye.
There you go. Unreal. I
Fashion unmatched. There's a New Girl episode. It's one of the best where somehow I think it's Cece, Jess's best friend who's a model, gets invited to a party at Prince's house. And so Prince does a cameo and like Nick and Jess they're sidetracked, and then he walks like into frame, and he starts asking him a question like, hey, do you know blah 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 blah, and then they both stand there like stunned, and he goes, I'm so sorry, I didn't give you enough time to process this, you may freak out now. And then they both have hilarious reactions. But I'm like, again, he would be someone where I think I'd pass out. I don't even think I could be in the same like block.
That's a dude that I've heard his shows were just unreal. Unreal.
Yeah, I believe it. Again, someone who's like mid, I've actually never heard that term.
This is such a dumb fucking. He's dead, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I remember he played the Super Bowl halftime show when the Bears went against the Indianapolis Colts because it was a divided home, and all I cared about was the halftime show.
Who the hell in your house is a Colts fan?
My mother and Peyton.
Your mom's from the South.
I don't know.
What?
Peyton made sense to me. Peyton Manning. He went through that phase as a kid.
Okay.
And Cooper Manning, like it was a big thing.
Okay, that's fair. But come on, Mrs. B, Mrs. 32. Know
okay.
you're freaking. Be a Panthers fan. What the hell?
I think she doesn't really care, but I think it was more this cute thing where she was like supporting Peyton. But let me just say, when they won and my dad had to drive us home, it was a quiet car ride. I'll tell you what. I tell you what, man. But Prince, love you. I went to community college with a girl that was like, I'm Prince's niece.
No, you weren't.
No, you weren't.
I don't know. Everybody's got that one person that they're like, yo, we're related. My grandma used to tell me I was related to Tim Hudson somehow. Absolute. Yeah, I know you don't know. Absolute legendary pitcher for the Atlanta Braves.
Do you know how she said you guys were related?
Her maiden name was Hudson, and apparently he was at one of those family reunions, random.
Just run with
it. So I'm related to a pitcher. Didn't get any of his talent, that's for damn sure. My ass ended up at a D2 getting redshirted. So fun fact.
I'm related to Winston Churchill, apparently. So
see, everybody's got one.
Yep, that's a true fact. That's definitely true.
Oh yeah, we're running with that one.
Yep. So, anyways, shout out Prince, big R.I.P., and shout out to that weird liar in my class who said you were related.
Yeah, that is a crock of shit.
I was like, and this was
How? Like, were they kissing cousins?
No. She said that it was her uncle. So I was like, and everyone in the class was kind of just like, because it was a night class too. It was the only night class I had to take. And everyone was like, okay. It was a music business class. And we're like, of course. She did kind of look like she could have been.
Like, okay, but first of all, if Prince is your uncle, you're not going to college for music business. You're going straight to the damn thing. Like, you're going straight to the business. Unless you're just a chotch.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and say she was a big fat liar, but
oh my God.
Who knows? And aren't we all related? We're all God's children, if you think about it.
There you go.
So, number 4, my Princey Poo.
Well, you're not from North Carolina. I was going to say, if you really think about it, like, in a way, I'm kind of African because we were connected. The Blue Ridge Mountains came from Africa.
We are all
I'm kind of
God's children.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Oh, here we go. What are we on?
The top 3s now.
Yeah, we already talked Freddie Mercury.
Nice.
Queen Stadium Rock. The football games would not be the same. The way that we will
sports, yeah.
The way that We Will Rock You gets people going,
especially white people.
Oh my goodness, gets the bleachers thumping. You get the stomp clap. Holy shit. I could not imagine going to a live freaking Queen concert and getting to do the stomp clap. They do that like in the movie when they do that. It's insane.
Yeah.
Just looking out at the stage. I wonder. No, wait. No. I was going to say, I wonder if they were one of the first rock bands to do stadiums, but I know Led Zeppelin and shit was doing stadiums. Yeah. I think my dad saw Led Zeppelin in a stadium.
That's so sick.
Or it had to be my dad. My dad is huge Led Zeppelin
I
guy.
believe that fully.
Big Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd.
Oh, yeah, I believe that. That's amazing. Okay. My number 3 is one of my personal favorites. I love this man. I love him. Billy Porter. I know you would recognize his face. He was one of the first... I think it was first, yeah. Oh, he was on Broadway too. Anyways, he won some awards on Broadway for this show, Kinky Boots. It's about drag. It's so good. He won an Emmy for a show that he was in that, honest to God, I don't remember the title of. But he is just one of my favorite humans. Like, first of all, fashion icon, of course.
Is he in movies?
He's more TV.
I have no idea who that is.
He hosted, you might... Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think.
Granted, you just showed me a picture where there's way more fit than face.
Sorry. Anyways.
Not ringing any bells.
It's okay. My favorite moments, though, honestly, with him are during red carpet moments, because he always does something a little, like, not crazy, but, like, he's just not boring.
Just out of pocket.
Yeah, but he pulls it off so well, and he's, like, a beautiful man in general. I just love him. He's hosted, like, dumb shit, like the New York New Year's Eve stupid Jingle Ball, whatever. And I remember one year, actually, someone I was dating at the time, we watched that, and then his family was like, ugh, about Billy Porter. And I remember texting my mom being like, they don't like Billy Porter. Like, I literally can't do this. That was an actual text I sent my mother.
Wow.
This was years ago, but I love him. He's just someone that, like, it's the same way I feel about Stanley Tucci, where, like, I just want to hang out with him. Like, I just want to know him so bad. Plus, I love that he's a Broadway boy, of course.
Yep.
So, I love him.
Word. Shout out to Billy Porter.
I love you. Seriously, I would literally pay so much money to be able to meet you.
Okay, here we go. Number 2. I mean, we all know him. We all love him. Well, I guess her. We all love him. We all know him. And it's R2-D2, the lesbian. I'm just kidding.
I was literally about to walk off. I'm not kidding. I was about to be like, you can guess the last 2 on my list because we're done.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine?
No, I'd leave.
Like, how... R2-D2... We're not going to get into it.
Yeah, we don't need to get into it, but thank you for making that a bit and not real.
Oh, my God, no. My real number 2 is Alan Turing. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This guy, he's the, like, I don't even know how to get into it. He's the most influential dude that nobody knows about.
Yes.
And
that's a good way to put it.
Insane genius. Mm-hmm. He is the... I guess, creator of the Turing test, where I don't know, it's like a test of when a robot, we can't tell if it's a robot or not, and we think it's a human. But basically what his shtick was he was a mathematician, and he cracked the Enigma machine during World War II, and basically got all the fucking Nazis, like, messages, and just started tearing them up because we got all their intel because of him. He cracked the code. That. Yeah, he cracked the code. Was
he American? Was he European? English?
He was a Brit.
Nice.
He got tried for being gay. He got found out. And
did he get like any sort of conviction?
Indecency or whatever. I think I don't know, he might have done like 6 months or some shit, or was on like probation
That's
and
still
shit.
fucking so stupid.
But if you haven't seen The Imitation Game, go watch that. Great movie. Oh my
Benedict
gosh.
Cumberbatch, what a freaking amazing weirdo actor.
Yeah,
Love
Alan
him.
Turing. He's like the father of modern computerism.
Yeah.
And like computer programming.
Yep.
We wouldn't be here doing any of the shit that we're doing without him.
Yeah, every
We would've
podcaster, by the way, give a thank you.
Yeah, you better
get a tattoo.
You better be thanking Alan.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have won World War II either, probably. We'd probably be speaking Nazism. We'd all be Nazis if it wasn't for Alan Turing.
Some people, okay. Yep. I saw him on the list, and I was like, I knew that was gonna get you excited.
Oh my God, I freaking read his book, The Imitation Game. No, that's not the name of the book. The Enigma.
Yeah.
Amazing book. Dude is just fascinating. Absolute legend.
Yep.
So thanks for winning the war, dude.
Seriously.
You just didn't get your due. Nobody.
No flowers.
Yeah, none. Nobody gave a shit about it.
We're gonna make sure he gets his flowers.
Genius.
It's my next tattoo. Nice.
Yep.
That's a good one. That's a big one.
Yeah, rip to him. He himself, so
that's big sad.
Yeah, I mean, it's the life you gotta live when it's not acceptable. Sadly.
But still, that's sad. Okay. My number 2, we've already spoken about, and I cannot believe they were so low on your list, but it's understandable.
Not historical enough.
Fair enough. And it's RuPaul.
Yep.
I love RuPaul. Listened to one of his audiobooks. I think he only has 2 books out. So listen to one. I thought you were doing a Max Gap moment.
No, it's just hot up in here.
It is. We can wrap up. But love him. Obviously, be like a crazy icon in the drag world, but also just like a really, honestly, his book was so like.
Is it just like a memoir?
Yeah, one of them is. And like he was on Call Her Daddy recently.
Oh.
So of course I watched. He's just like a beautiful human. Like he's very normal. All things considered, he talks about had a pretty shit childhood, but like a beautiful relationship with his mom, and like so what that taught him. Had some really shit relationships, and like he's just someone that I'm like, dude, like you could get so much wisdom from him because he's lived so much life and faced so much bullshit, and he's just like so zen. Like he's just like, I don't know, like I just want to be a good person, and I want to bring beauty into this world, and like just so the opposite of like then he gets on stage. There was one funny moment that I love of his. He was on Jimmy Fallon, and Jimmy Fallon said something about like, yeah, you are, an incredible drag queen, blah, 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 blah. And then RuPaul goes, drag queen, like super dramatic. And Jimmy Fallon has a moment of like, what the fuck did I just say? Like, did I offend? Like, what? And he then like gets all like fabulous and is like, honey, I'm not a drag queen. I'm the queen of drag. And you could see like relief on Jimmy's face, but I love him.
What's the is the show like a competition show?
Mm-hmm.
What are they just being the best drag?
I know of the show. I've never like watched it, which is crazy for me. I think we just didn't have whatever was on like growing up. But I do know it's a competition. I don't know like necessarily what the prize is. But I'm sure like literally like you just get to be around RuPaul. Hello.
That's a win in and of itself.
I think the book I listened to, like I've thought about buying the physical copy. I think you'd actually like it.
We'll see.
It's really, he has a really crazy life, so.
I'll give it a look.
Yeah.
Give it a read.
Yeah.
Woo.
Anyways, love you, RuPaul, forever.
Oh man, here we go. My number 1. This is the heaviest of heavy hitters, and this one, it's a little speculative, but he was convicted of sodomy, so I took it full-heartedly. It's Leonardo freaking da Vinci. Holy shit.
Didn't know until research for the pod.
The greatest Renaissance man of all time.
Yep.
Inventor of all inventions.
Yep.
Who doesn't love Da Vinci? Incredible artist.
Yep.
Made the Mona Lisa.
Had no idea.
Oh,
no idea.
God. Same.
None.
Same. But being tried and convicted of sodomy, that's enough for me. I'll take it. And honestly, makes sense.
Yeah.
The Renaissance, Italian times, of course.
Italian.
Of course you're going to go down that route, you know?
Yeah.
You're an artist. You're an inventor.
Yeah.
He's the freaking man.
Love it.
The writer of the Da Vinci Code.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep.
There you go. Leonardo freaking da Vinci.
Nice.
Oh, my God. Yep.
I love it. Yeah, I didn't know, and then I saw that on the list. That was another one that I was like, I wonder if
that was a shocker.
Yeah.
That one shook me.
No idea. Never even like in the like
Zeitgeist
mumblings.
of anything.
Yeah.
Again, the LGBTQ community, you need to take that one and run with it. I don't know why he's not one of your front runners. Even if it is somewhat speculative, it doesn't matter. You guys should.
I would claim it.
That should be your freaking guy.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I wonder again if it's just like
that's such
people don't like. If we never like research this for the pot, I'd go my whole life without knowing.
That's
so I'm
fair.
like, I wonder if they just don't know, because no one says anything. Like no one
should know.
I know, but you know what I mean. Like,
I guess.
which is crazy.
Well, we're spreading the wealth.
Yeah.
Now. We're spreading the knowledge.
Yeah. So
Now there's no excuse.
Right. All right. My number one. I've talked about her before. Marsha P. Johnson. She was a huge, like, advocate, I guess. That's not the word I'm thinking of. Whatever. She started a huge proponent of the Stonewall riots. She was a big advocate, one of the first, I don't know about one of the first, but a huge like trans icon that fought for like their rights, and a documentary or series on her I really want to watch.
Was she like a government person?
No,
a government person.
a government
Jesus
person.
Christ.
No, but
we are freaking brain dead.
I brought her up.
This podcast is brain rot.
I brought her up in the Black History Month episode. She's just iconic, and I've watched a little bit of the docuseries, but I want to finish it. But from what people who knew her said, just like gentlest, kindest soul, like genuinely one of the best people in the world, and really did a lot for like the gay community, the trans community, and died really sad, so we won't get into that.
Okay, yeah, look it up on your own time.
Yeah, really sad and fucked up, but really good legacy, like really did a lot. Definitely gone too soon, but
like many on our list.
Yeah, regardless, had to put her at number one. So
fair enough.
We should watch that series. I think you'd like it.
Whatever it may be on.
Yep.
What the hell?
Do you have any what? Were you playing some tally games?
I have no idea what the hell this is.
Did I write it or did you?
I don't know. It's not my handwriting.
Let me see.
Scott Wolf, Donald Trump, Joe Rogan, plus
It's when I made you play MASH.
The hell is MASH?
The game where I was like, this is who you marry. Let me see if that's what I'm thinking of.
Job, farmer.
Yep, it's MASH. I made you play MASH.
What the hell? Okay,
here we go. Who are your honorables?
Harvey Milk.
Ah, yes.
First government official, I think. Mm-hmm. Like openly gay government official. Out
government person.
Government person out in California. Of course, of all places. Where else would it be?
Yep.
Sure shit wouldn't be Texas.
Nope.
Yeah, Texas, get it together. Do something.
Literally.
James Buchanan, the first speculative U.S. gay president.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Chrissy D for that one.
Yeah, thank you.
Neil Patrick Harris. He's freaking awesome.
He was also on Broadway in Kinky Boots.
Of course he was.
Phenomenal, like, Broadway performer.
He's the funniest because everything he plays in, he just slays. Like, he plays just a straight dude that gets after
Isn't that
it.
so funny?
It's so perfect.
He's
awesome. Hilarious in Harold and Kumar movies. Oh my God. He is just an absolute menace.
Also, really good voice. Like, you would not think.
Mm-hmm.
Really good voice.
That is true. Madonna. Come on.
Of course.
Michael Sam, first American football openly gay man.
Mm-hmm.
Sappho, an ancient Greek poet.
Okay.
Who described lesbian love from Lesbos. So that's where the word lesbian comes from, is from Sappho.
Interesting.
And her writings.
Would you say she was she Greek?
Ancient Greek.
Nice.
So that's where, from Lesbos. So that's where lesbian comes from.
Crazy. Didn't know that.
Yep.
Nice.
I think that's all mine. Yep.
Mine was just Oscar Mayer. No, Oscar Wilde.
Oh, I forgot CP3O, of course.
No.
Apparently.
No. And the pod. No.
So insane.
Nope, we're not.
So insane.
No. Well, everyone, we have 5 on our okay, here we go count. So that's good. Happy Pride to those of you who celebrate, and
go out there, get after it. Go parade it up.
I know. I'm so sad that our town has such a freaking lame.
Yeah, our parade is not a parade.
Because if there was a legitimate...
It's like a sidewalk attraction. It's not...
An actual Pride parade
good.
would be so... Like the ones in Chicago, insane.
I bet even Charlotte has a good one.
Yes, 100% I bet they do.
Charlotte has a good one.
Like, I would love to go to an actual
My brother went to it. He said it was...
Oh, that's
that?
right.
It was
That's
great.
right.
It looked lit as shit.
I know. And I was so excited last year when we were living here, and I was like, oh, hell yeah.
I just don't understand how it's not bigger here. Like, at least King Street, like, come on, get something done.
Right?
I don't know.
We
One
need
day,
to
maybe
make that a little bit better because it, yeah. But anyways, one day. But I hope you guys have a happy Pride, a good rest of the week. Is there anything... What words of wisdom would you give for the week? We can do weekly words of wisdom.
Weekly words of wisdom. Oh, Ooooo Weeee. I just got put on the spot.
I'll go first if you'd like.
Yeah, go ahead.
My words of wisdom for the week is everyone chill out and be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Just chill out.
Okay.
Chill and be nice.
Okay. My words of wisdom from the late, great, and amazing Steve-O. My body's not a temple. It's a fucking roller coaster. So, go for it.
Yep.
Don't pee-foot around life.
Don't pee-foot.
You don't want to get to the end of your life with a perfect body. You want that shit run down. You want to be able to say, I did it. I went for it, dog.
I want to say I went for it, dog, but I still have a great dumper.
Well, yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
That's my words of wisdom for the week.
There you go.
So, on that note.
As long as that goose is a goblin, he doesn't see the snake eyes.
Amen.